Laying in my bed on the 14th of February, I would like to get a little more sleep, but this prostitute keeps calling me up, trying to come to my house. And I just don't answer the phone. I'm just not tired of her, but I'm tired of her. You know, she's a pain in the ass. So I figured to give you a little lecture or a little talk on the prostitutes of Thailand that you won't hear from anybody else. Yes, the people don't even care. They don't talk to them. All right. In my opinion, there's two kinds of prostitutes, mainly in Thailand. I'm in Bangkok right now, all right? Those from Thailand, maybe from Vietnam and Cambodia that come here, and then those from Africa, all right? I'm going to concentrate on the African ones mainly, all right? These African girls come here as slaves. Do you understand that? The one I had last night was from Burundi, okay? She's brought here by a boss, you know, a courier, whatever you want. He pays for her visa. He puts her up where to stay, and he terrorizes her. She has to make 3,000 bahts a night. Otherwise, there's consequences. And I feel sorry for these girls, but it's not my fault. They come here, they think, you know, for a better land, and they're virtually slaves to the guy that brings her here. And he don't bring one girl, he brings a lot of them. He pays for the visas, and they come here and they work for him. In other words, they make $3,000 a night, they get half of it. He gets half of everything they make. And if you don't, I mean, this girl, I had some scars on her. So I felt sorry for her because she was a nice girl. Except they come here for that reason, to be prostitutes, and they're scared. And there's an influx of them. It was never that many here. There's a lot here. You understand? I mean, they're bringing them in because I guess there's money in that business. Most of the Thailand girls, they're all freelance. I mean, they live here. They might work in a bar. The bar gets a kickback if they work in the bar. If they work in the streets, nobody gets nothing except they get the money. The only thing is when they work in the streets, you have to understand, they're under the threat of getting robbed by the motor conchos and the tuk-tuk drivers by knife point. They take their money when they can. They don't take the money of the tourists at all, in most cases. The same with the African girls. They come into your apartment, they will never rob you because their boss tells them you robbed them. I'm out of business. Then the authorities are coming after me. So they're very honest. So you don't have to be scared of the African girls, but you got to be aware of the Thailand girls that are freelance. They'll rob you. But they get robbed too, but it's just a circle jerk. Everybody gets screwed, including me. I'm what you call one of the only ones that come to Thailand and pays 500 bahts. That's twice the amount of money I pay in the Dominican Republic. 500 bahts is about $16. In the Dominican Republic, I pay $8. All right? And you know, that's just a little education on what's going on here. And in order for me to procure a girl for 500 bahts, I have to train her. She comes the first time, she needs money, so she comes. But she doesn't want to perform with 500 bahts. She might want to suck your dick, do as little as possible. This is what happens with the other one that just woke me up on the phone. This is the fourth time I have her. Every time I have her, it gets a little better because she knows I'm not going to answer the phone. So you got to train them. And you train them to do anything you want. They're no better than dogs, in my opinion. All prostitutes. They're nice people, but they're only here to serve you and nobody else. So this is how I think it should be in the United States. There's no real problems here with underage. I don't see that. But you have these guys with cards that you go to certain places. I don't do that. I just sit in my walker given to me by the army. Thank God the army, and I wait for a nice girl to pass like I had last night. The first one, she was a little heavy one, but she was from Burundi. I would used to go to Kenya. That's part of East Africa, and I like these people. I used to go there and export green mambas and black mambas and golds, tree vipers. But anyway, so I like African people. So with this one too, she didn't perform good last night, but when she wants another 500 baht, she'll perform better. But she wasn't bad. The only thing is today I got woken up by one that wanted money at 6:30 in the morning. I mean, I just got to bed. Well, at what time? About 4 o'clock. But I slept before that a little. I don't have full night's sleeps. I go to sleep, wake up, go out, eat, go to sleep, wake up, go out, look for a girl, and I'm having a great time here. So I'd advise anybody that likes, have the sex to come here. Today I'm going to the weekend market to buy old Buddhas. I'm going to start a new business because Etsy really destroyed my other business. I just can't leave it lay. I got to start working again. Not for me, for my kids' futures. And I enjoy it too. So in closing, I hope you like my speech. If you have any questions at all, you know, contact me on WhatsApp, be my friend on Facebook, uh, join me on Etsy if you like it. Not on Etsy, on, I don't know, another one that everybody joins. Follow me on, what is it? Look how fucked up I am. I don't even know the name. I don't even know. But I told you what I told you. And I just feel sorry for these girls, but they know what they're doing. There's virtually all black slaves in Thailand. Any black girl you see in the street is a slave. And they're under threat of the lash if they don't perform and produce 3,000 pesos a day. And half of that goes to the guy that brought them here. So I hope I didn't start no trouble, but that's how it is, whether you like it or not. Have a very, very, and I'm sure that they trade the same way with young kids. I don't know. I'm not in that line of. I'm just into older girls, but I'm sure they bring babies the same way. These people are crazy in Africa. They're terrorizing the internet, stealing from you over the internet, and you just can't trust Africans. So in closing, but you can trust the African prostitute because she knows that their boss told them, you steal from me, the authorities are going, you steal from the tourists are going to the police, and then they're going after me, and you're destroying our business. I hope you understood what I said, and, have a very nice day and follow me on the internet. Bye-bye.